Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about DRIPX and the newest edition of Vyper. So we already kind of covered this topic on a couple of videos ago, but I want to show you exactly what it looks like. Of course, we're going to talk about updates. We're going to talk about BNB pumping recently. We're going to look at the DRIPX price, and we're going to walk through the updated white paper that talks about Vyper. So with that, make sure that you comment, like, subscribe, hit that bell button so you're notified as soon as these videos are released. Welcome to the channel. My name is Crypto101, where my main mission is to help you as well as myself to build our bags. Now let's get straight into today's topic. DRIPX. So we had some major things that have happened recently. As you can see, it's day 16, have 18 hours left in the day here. If we look at the price of DRIPX, we can see this is what it looks like. We're going to zoom out a little bit, do a 1 hour chart. So we can see it's kind of been, just pumping up and down, pumping up and down. So I think the best thing that we can hope for is it to stable out, because with protocols like this, you want to be able to get in and get out and there not be major movement with the price, because if there's major movements up, there's typically going to be major movements down. So if we can find some stability, which it's still super early, like I said, we're not even more than 3 weeks into the protocol, so it's still super early. So we'll continue to watch this and see what's happening. Liquidity sitting at 705,000, market cap's at 667,000, and we also know that there's liquidity over with the wrap drip side as well, so we have to factor all that in. If we come over here and look at cryptocurrency in general, we have Bitcoin sitting at 68,000. It broke 70K today. So does that mean the bull run is on? BNB is at $481. So leave your comment in the comment section below. Do you think that the bull run has started yet? What part do you think we're at? Do you think that we're going to see $500 BNB? $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 BNB? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Super curious to see what everybody else thinks in terms of the market. So we're over here back on DRIPX, and a lot hasn't changed from last time other than a couple things that we're going to cover. One thing I do want to mention, as we can see, as BNB is pumped, the amount of BNB has not really changed in terms of how much you're going to need to start a miner. It's going to continue to increase each day. That's why they always say today is better than tomorrow. But if you look at the US dollar value in terms of what that is worth, 1.022 BNB is now $490. And I remember on day one when I created my BNB miners, it was only $380 for one. So that's definitely something to take a look at, because the price of BNB is going to continue to go up. And we know that's going to make it harder for people to get miners, because the price of those are going to continue to go up, and it's going to get more difficult to get those. So coming over to the miners here, so we are still pretty much in the same boat in terms of there's not much that we can do, because we have 280 day miners here. So we're locked in for the long term, max power, max period. And then this is showing you the amount of DRIPX I'm supposed to be getting right now if this were to end. So 21 billion DRIPX, and you can see the D rank bonus here has me at 545 million DRIPX from the D rank bonus. Our cost is definitely pumped up here just because of the price of BNB being up, but it was right around $3,800 for me. And then our market value is sitting at 43K. So still looking really good there. Even with these long terms, as you can see, it just went up to 44. And our overall ROI is looking at 816%. So our progress is at 5.4. So looking good there. And then we have 264 days until these unlock. Now you see here, there is a different section, and this is Vyper. So as you can see with Vyper, it has a different time period, and that is because this is going to be a little bit more than half of this time. So Vyper is what we talked about in a couple videos ago, that is going to allow you to be able to actually get your miners earlier. So if we come over here to the DRIPX white paper, we'll be able to see exactly how Vyper works. So first, you're going to be able to collect your full share with Vyper. You have the opportunity to collect your full share of your miners rewards after 51% of your time lock has expired. This means you do not have to wait until the end to start enjoying the fruits of your mining efforts. So if we come back over here to the miners, this is showing you what that 51% of your full time period is. So at 127 days and 14 hours, 31 minutes, blah, 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 I would be able to come in here, hit the button, and it's going to allow me to get my full DRIPX balance and whatever D rank bonus I have accumulated up to that point. So that's super important to know. The D rank bonus, like I just said, alongside collecting your full share, you'll also have the benefit of receiving your D rank bonus until the exact time you decide to collect. This ensures that you maximize your earnings throughout your mining journey. So I think it's important because you're going to be able to hit the Vyper button anytime after 51%. So it doesn't have to be at 51%. It could be at 60, it could be at 70, it could be at 80. Because that's a decision you're going to have to make, is how much of your D rank bonus do you want to give up by getting your miner early? So that's something that you have to have a strategy with, because that's why they set it up that way. If you let these things fully mature and end, then you're going to get the full bonus. But if you don't, then you're going to sacrifice some of that bonus that you would have received after you ended your miner early. So full length stake with BNB rewards. To make the most out of your mining experience, both the full share and current D-Rank bonus are placed in a full length stake. This means that you not only earn your mining rewards, but also receive additional BNB rewards as added incentive. So what's going to happen is once you actually hit the button here to activate the Vyper for that miner, it's going to come over here as a stake, and it's pretty much going to be maxed, and it's going to be 3,500 days. So at that point, it's going to be automatic. It's already going to be staked for you. And then from there, you will see that that will be translated over here in terms of your global shares. And then you'll be able to see how much additional BNB that you're going to get from all these payouts based off of that stake that was created from Vyper. So that's super important that you know that when you do use Vyper, it's automatically going to stake that miner plus your D rank bonus. All that DRIPX is going to be staked for the max period. It doesn't just unlock it and send it to your wallet. It stakes it for the max amount of time. So definitely make sure that you make note of that. And then here, the usage fee is going to be 0.1 BNB per miner for each one that you decide to use Vyper with. So I'm hearing that that's going to be used for, buy and burn and some different things to help the protocol. So that's definitely a plus. And the no miss bonus, while you can enjoy the benefits of collecting your rewards early, it's important to note that you won't receive any additional D rank bonus. So that's what I said. You have to make sure that you have a game plan. And if you do want to use Vyper here, you have to understand that you are going to sacrifice any D rank bonus after you hit that button. So you just have to make sure that you understand that. Now, another thing that has come out as well. So the team has been doing AMAs with some different content creators, and one that they did one with was Drip Coach. Now, he's all about drip, and they dropped some pretty cool alpha there too. So what I am hearing is that the buy and burn V1, which is no longer here, is going to be used to be rehypothecated. So if you've been in the space before, you already know that rehypothecation means that you're taking a pool of funds and you are staking it in a yield farm or some kind of protocol to earn dividends. Now, most likely what's going to happen is they're going to take that buy and burn V1 pool, which the last time I checked was right around $2 million. And they're going to stake it somewhere like PancakeSwap and earn a yield off of it. Now, based off of that, whatever yield they earn, they are going to actually purchase miners. Now, there's a lot of things that they could do with these funds, but I think this is a super smart idea because if you think about it, one, this is going to make it more competitive in terms of how much DRIPX daily cap is going to actually be available. So if you think about it, if they're making thousands of dollars off of the yield and they use that to purchase miners here, that means that they're going to be consuming a portion of this. So it's going to be harder for people to get in as well. So that's going to make the supply less. And we already know what happens when the supply is less than the demand, we're going to see a price pump. So that's positive. Two, if we come back here and we look at the actual mining BNB distribution, we see that 67% of the DRIPX that's purchased from the miners or the BNB is actually used to purchase and burn DRIPX. 28% is used for payout cycles, and then 5% is used for a Genesis fund. So I think this is very, very smart in terms of the way that they're using it because one, It is going to make it more competitive in terms of getting as much DRIPX as you can, because they're going to be buying up using the yield that they get from whatever protocol that they stake the V1 buy and burn funds in. 2, it's going to use that BNB, and it is going to actually help fund these different things here, which we need for the protocol to work. So not only is it going to help out the V2 buy and burn, it's also going to help out the payout cycles. So if we have an automated way, or they're probably going to have it manual the first go round, they are going to have a way to continue to pump money into the different things that we need for DRIPX to be sustainable. So we're going to see more money come into the staking payouts. So we're going to see more BNB come into these, which is going to make it more attractive for people to stake. We're going to see more money come into the miners, which is going just to funnel that money throughout the different ways that I just showed you here. And they're going to call those dead miners. So definitely a lot of things coming to the protocol. I'm super excited just to be able to cover this, and really excited to see what happens. As you can see, I pretty much have thrown a Hail Mary with this protocol, and either it's going to pay off and I am going to get rich, or it's going to pay off and it's not going to pay off and I'm going to get wrecked. Regardless, for me, this is a learning experience. The first time I've been in a protocol like this, I wasn't in Titan X or anything, but when I saw this, I definitely wanted to ape in. So we'll see what happens, and that's why I called this video Rich or Wrecked Faster, because Vyper is going to allow us to either go down the road of richness or wreckness even faster. And I don't know exactly how many of my miners I would actually use Vyper on, because I do have to assess it at that point. Is it worth me giving up whatever D rank bonus I have after I use Vyper? So I'm gonna have to, work out the math and come up with the plan for that once we get closer. But I'm definitely still got at least 4 months until I have to make that decision, and we'll see where the protocol is at that point. Now with that, hopefully you found this video educational as well as entertaining. I appreciate you stopping by. Make sure that you comment, like, subscribe, hit that bell button so you're notified as soon as this video is released. Leave your feedback in the comment section below. Let me know what you're thinking about Vyper. Are you going to use Vyper? Is this bullish? Is it bearish? Let me know in the comment section below. Continue to support the social media we have at X, Instagram, as well as TikTok. That's SCrypto101. And then of course we got the Bag Builder Telegram, where you can come chat it up with us with anything crypto related. We talk about DRIPX, we talk about Pulse Chain, we talk about Binance Smart Chain, we talk about everything. So definitely come check out that Telegram chat. It's going to be pinned in the comment section below. So I appreciate you stopping by once again. I hope you have a great night, evening, morning, wherever it is for you. And I'm going to continue to bring you this content to help you do what's most important right now, and that is building our bags.